Might be a good one. Yep. Nicest fish of the day there on that little G-crack plastic. I hated to throw it, but it seems like that's what they're gonna eat this afternoon. Pretty good. Oh man, we're getting the numbers going, boys, and they are well fed. There's one. Right by the retaining wall and the gilling, guys. I think they're trying to spawn here because I've been seeing some cruisers that haven't even been interested. Decent one on the crank down swim bait. We've been here for about an hour, had one bite, and it was on this swim bait. It's not bad. I'll take him. So I've tried quite a few things so far. I've tried just the line through swim bait. I've tried the little screw head. I tried a jointed Supaku swimmer and it just wasn't getting down deep enough. And it seems like I'm gonna have to be throwing something to make them react because they really don't act like they want to eat. They're just kind of like roaming around. And I'm seeing some beds, they're not sitting on them, so they haven't spawned yet, but they're just like kind of scoping them out. I'm throwing that G-Crack Gilling Twister 75. It's a little crank down swim bait and it's in a reactor color, a chrome color. And there's just enough sun out that I think I should be able to find quite a few fish on this. And I'm gonna head towards the bottom part of the lake where the water's a little bit colder and hopefully they might be more willing to eat, because it seems like where the water's warmer, they're kind of lethargic about thinking about spawning but not really pulling the trigger yet. First fish of the day on that cool G-Crack Gilling Twister 75, 8-pound fluoro, Cast King Zephyr, and a Dobbin 700C. On the spy jig, guys. I knew it was gonna have to be something subtle to make the meat. I was really close to tying on a drop shot there for a while, but instead just went with the crappie colored mighty minnow. No dye on it. There's like 10 to 12 feet of visibility in this water, guys. I always throw it on 6-pound line. It's less than 2 inches long. He ate it pretty good though. Got one. Got one, guys, on the gilling. Might be a little better. Not bad. Heck yeah. Brace faced it too. Oh. And I learned my lesson from the last time I was throwing these gillings, guys. 8-pound fluoro today, not 6. Just because it's a little bit heavier. It still casts really well on bait finesse, and I'm running it just like a crankbait, but I'm being really erratic with the retrieve. Fast, slow, let it pause. Definitely not steady retrieving it today. This one was around 2 pieces of timber on the biggest point in this lake, which they're just like scattered everywhere, it seems. And it would make sense that they're scattered because the last time I was here, it was seriously like 10 to 12 feet low, and it is completely full. I've never seen it this full before. And on the way down here, I was seeing puddles and standing water everywhere, so I was hoping it wasn't gonna be muddy. It's definitely not muddy. There's 10 foot of visibility, which is what you want throwing a swim bait. There's fish number 3. Guys, and I'm running up on a lot of fish that if you see them, no chance of catching them whatsoever. I'm having to make extremely long casts and just pray that I'm in the area of a fish out there, because like I said, if I get anywhere close to them it doesn't matter what you throw at them, you're not going to catch them. I tried a little bit of everything, dangling it in front of their face, wacky rig, all that stuff. And I really don't want to throw a wacky rig or a drop shot. So hopefully I can get a few more fish on that gilling. The gilling, or maybe the mighty minnow in the really calm water, we'll see. What do you think, guys? Pretty close or not? Fish, guys. Might be a good one. Yep. Good one on the drop shot. Got a Bellows stick on there. Heck yeah, that's so cool. I can see him way down there. All right. Well, y'all heard me talk smack on the drop shot, and it just caught the biggest fish of the day. That first swim bait fish might have been about as big, but that thing got bit within like 2 to 3 casts. All right, that's a 2.8-inch Bellows stick on a drop shot. I got like a 16-inch leader on that thing to try to keep it out of the nasty mucky moss on the bottom that's growing up. Nicest fish of the day there on that little G-crack plastic. I'm throwing that on my Sioux fox hunting rod, which is a 7.3 light action rod, and a Sioux Dark Wolf. Got another one, guys. Heck yeah. Oh man, pulling harder than he should. He's not too big, but that is so crazy. Dude, there might be more than 10 feet of visibility right now. This is incredible. I mean, I can see all the way to the bottom right here, and it is not shallow at all. That's so cool. Maybe I would have caught some of those fish that were just staring at me. I thought I was snagged, and I was like, nope, that's a fish. He was moving. That is a nice hook. I think that's a 6 cents drop shot hook. There's the 5th bass of the morning, guys, and we had to grind our butts off for it. It's 11:30, and we got here at 8:30, so it has been a grind. Got one. Can't tell if he might be pretty small. Not huge, but we'll take him. All right. We got something going on the drop shot. Got something going on the old drop shot. Same Bellows stick. Fish. That one might be better. A little bit. We just twisted the drop shot about 1 million times. Got him. I saw that one eat it. That was cool. That's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one, guys. That's a pretty good one. That's so cool. I saw him come up and miss once, and I dropped it back down, and he went down and got it. That's not a bad one. I'll take him. I'm thinking that really long leader is more important than I'm giving it credit for right now too, because the growth from the bottom, this place fills up with grass in the summertime, and I'm having to keep that exposed hook out of it. So I think that that long leader on the drop shot is helping a lot. There's one. There's one. Kind of hiding in what's starting to be the grass. Oh, guys, nice one. He's not huge, but he's not bad. Oh, I hated to throw it, but it seems like that's what they're gonna eat this afternoon. So it's almost noon. I'll stay for a little while longer and see if we can't get a few more like that. There he is. There's a good one. That's a good one, guys. On the Fat Assassin. Woohoo! Oh, that is a nice one. Drop shot, boys. I wanted to try a different plastic too. It's a 3-inch Eurotackle Fat Assassin on that drop shot rig. Just got this nice one by a tree. I'm still throwing that on my Sioux Dark Wolf and my Sioux Fox hunting rod. Light action casting rod makes throwing that drop shot a lot more fun. There's another one. There we go. Yeah, he's not bad. I'm catching all pretty good quality for throwing a drop shot, honestly. Those would all keep. Not a big keeper, but he'd keep. Drifting this bank, flipping that drop shot out there, and then just twitching it up and down. That was on the Fat Assassin again. There's one. There's one. Yeah. Come on up. How big are you? Oh, you got some grass with it. Just little chunks, man. On the Fat Assassin. Got him just trying to motor my way to the next spot, casting it out there and just hopping it back. Another one. He's small, I think. No, he's better. He was just swimming right at me. Oh, better just swimming right at me. Man, we are putting in some work with the drop shot right now, guys. There we go, guys. Can't tell if he's big or not. Pretty good. Oh man. All the way back in this cut. Awesome. We would have had a decent limit. I mean, nothing wild, but I mean, the numbers, my goodness, have just went through the roof for us. We're getting the numbers going, boys. And they are well fed. Oh, that's a little better one, guys. I'm in the wind. Head shaking. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I lost the Fat Assassin, and since the Bellows Stick package was right beside me, I just put a Bellows Stick back on there. They both work really well, guys, as ribbed plastic options on a drop shot. Today started out super slow, didn't get many bites between 8:30 and 11:30. Did catch a couple of really fun fish on that swim bait, But once I finally decided to stop trying to force feed them the swim baits and put the drop shot on, it was a whack fest. I mean, we slayed them. I probably caught 10 more fish like off camera that really weren't any bigger than the ones that I had caught before that. But man, those ribbed plastics, the Eurotackle Fat Assassin and that Bellows Stick, that's a 2.8 inch Bellows Stick. This one's a little more durable and it's a little bit longer. The Bellows Stick is only 2.8 inches. This one's 3 inches. But if the bite was ultra tough, I feel like these still just have a little more voodoo to them, whether it be the scent, I don't know. But the Fat Assassin is lethal as well, and I have caught a whole bunch of fish on these things before, and I really like those little ribbed plastics to give it some more flair to your drop shot worm and not just like, you know, straight smooth tail drop shot worm. And in terms of what I was throwing it on, that Sioux fox hunting rod and the Sioux Dark Wolves. The Sioux Dark Wolf, y'all know, is my favorite budget BFS reel by far, and that Sioux fox hunting rod is 7.3, so I was bombing that drop shot out there, and it was really necessary, guys, because if the fish saw you, you couldn't catch them. But if you got that drop shot in front of them and they didn't see you coming, they were smacking it. And like I said, guys, we caught an insane amount of numbers today towards the end, so I was pretty happy about that. Also met another guy out here. He was the only other guy out on the lake with me today. His name was Ron, and he watches the channel too, so it was really cool to meet him and just kind of have a conversation with him. And he was catching a few fish as well, so I'm glad we both got out here and were able to have a decent spring trip. And if you enjoyed this one, guys, leave a like for me. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet, guys. Talk to me down in the comments below. Always check out the playlist that I leave in the pinned comment as well, and I leave links to all of the gear that I use in the description above. The link to my email for stickers is also in the description above. But other than that, y'all take her easy, and we'll catch you on the next one. Oh man, pulling harder than he should. They're not too big, but that is so crazy. Dude, there might be more than 10 feet of visibility right now. This is incredible.